It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Brixton Tube Station is behind me. I've come very specifically in the morning rush hour. This is why I'm still alive. I've just woken up, because I have, to go to the Victoria Line for a very specific reason. When the summer timetable came out earlier this year in 2017, the magic 36 TPH, that's 36 trains per hour, was achieved on the Victoria Line. All the works and upgrade stuff that they've done over the past few years means that at the height of the peaks in the morning and the evening, there should be 36 trains per hour travelling along the Victoria Line.
If you go to the TfL website, link in the description, you can download the Victoria Line timetable yourself and see the exact times that trains is scheduled to depart on the Victoria Line. And here's the interesting part, it didn't used to do this. They're no longer just timetabled to the hour and minute, but there's now a column for seconds as well. It is that precise. So, I headed into the tube, and I'm going to sit at platform level for a whole hour with a stopwatch and time the intervals between the trains and count the total number of trains that pass through a station in an hour. Oh, only Brixton is no good for this because the trains can depart here from either platform, so I need to move up the line.
I'm going to go up the line to Pimlico instead. Wait, it'll be quieter. I hope. So I've come to Pimlico, and I'm going to sit right down the front of the platform, set my GoPro down for an hour, see what happens.
Now, if you look at the times in the timetable, you can see that there's a 3-hour window where the service is ramped up to have as many trains on the network as possible for about a 3-hour window in the morning peak and again in the evening. But the magic sweet spot in the morning appears to be between 8:30 and 9:30 when you should hit 36 trains. Now don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch an hour's worth of Victoria Line trains passing through Pimlico, but I took my timing point from the moment that the first train's doors opened and then timed them for a whole hour. And here are the results. Between the hour of 8:30 and 9:30 on the northbound at Pimlico, there were 33 trains. 24 of those were on average just 90 seconds apart. The other 9 were over 2 minutes apart, one almost 3 minutes. But it does show that it's possible to have trains a minute and a half apart and attain that golden 36 trains per hour. The second train here on our list followed on from the first just 1 minute 19 seconds after. That's 79 seconds, which is an amazingly short amount of time between trains.
So back at Brixton, over an hour later, when you do get the 36 trains per hour, it is brilliant. They're literally like 80 to 90 seconds apart. There's even one occasion, I forget at which station, but I was at the front and the exit at the station was at the back. And by the time I'd walked down the entire length of the platform, the train behind had pulled in and people in the last carriage of the train behind me actually exited the station first. So when that does happen, it is amazing, and it means that you should get out of that mindset of seeing a train at the platform, doors about to close, and running for it and jamming your foot in at the last moment. Don't do that. Definitely don't need to do it on the Victoria Line, which is brilliant. It's the fastest tube line, to get across London, and trains do run every 90 seconds. There is, by the way, a really good article, link in the description below, to the excellent London Reconnections website, where they talk more about the upgrade and how this has happened. But right now, I'm going to get a tea and head home.